Oh, this is not my house. This is real traffic. So you know Left 4 Dead 2, right? Okay, just sit there and say nothing, I guess. That works too. It's the iconic 2009 first-person zombie shooter made by Valve, where you have to shoot zombies to escape the green What do you want me to say exactly? I want to play the game for a video, but since recording normal Let's Plays scares me just as much as streaming does, I'm gonna have to add an arbitrary challenge like normal. So you know Traffic, right? It's a mod I made for the game a while ago that makes chargers 10 times as fast and instantly kills them if they miss. It also removes all other special infected and doubles the total available spawns of special infected to 8 as well. I-95, the hard version I made for this video, is pretty much the same mod with a few changes, mainly just makes chargers even worse. We're going to be playing on Expert, and if I die, we switch campaigns. Is there more to the mod? Yes. But do I want to edit more about the mod? Do I record more of my voice for the mod? No! My one goal in life is to make it past the hotel. If you saw any of the test runs, you know that is a shockingly high bar. Alright, dead center. The main issue for this chapter, the hotel, is the entire chapter. The chargers start spawning after 25 to 75 seconds pass. If you roll bad and get like a 32, you can't make it to the one primary they spawn on this level. Which essentially means you've already lost. But I don't...
Push the button!
Get in the elevator! There's only me! As you'll see shortly, adrenaline in the mod has been significantly buffed to allow players to charge themselves. If we use it right as we leave the elevator, if you're lucky, it should be a straight shot to the end. Moving on to the streets. Did you dislike the hotel due to its cramped level design that heavily restricted your ability to dodge? Yeah, traffic on the streets is not much better than it was inside the hotel, with multiple choke points that make it almost impossible to react to a charger waiting right around the corner. There's also a major crescendo event at the end where we have to carry cola out of a supermarket, but we have to make it there first. No chargers yet, because that's really good. I got lucky.
Over this dumpster!
I shouldn't have spoke. Okay, just to mention it, you are able to shoot the chargers to push them away from you. However, since I made them start charging at 800 units, you only have like a tiny window to actually get out of the way. In the normal version of the mod, they don't even start that fast. And that one has bots too. Why did I do this to myself? Oh, now you want to speak! Okay. Well, I'm dead. Yeah, there's no more street. Okay. It's time to do the winning part of the winning.
Kill that zombie, he's got something!
This first chapter isn't that bad. It doesn't, like, spawn a tank inside the first hallway. Can't wait to get through all this traffic, I guess. Alright, we got Dark Carnival. The first chapter is aptly called Highway because... I'll let you guess. We have to work our way down the highway until we reach the motel, then take the path behind it to the end. The worst section would be the area right behind that motel because of all the water there that slows you down to a crawl. Or at least that would be the case if I even made it there.
In here!
You gotta be kidding me. I don't really know what to say for this one, okay? I don't know, man. Okay, Swamp Fever. The first chapter is Plank Country, and the worst area by far would have to be the ferry. You have to wait for around like a minute for the ferry to cross the river while avoiding... Alright, I'm toning down the challenge. This is on the toned down version, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better to actually, Should've probably just said this live, but who cares? To start off hard rain, we have Milltown. A pretty easy area, all things considered. Yes, that's it. That's the entire reason I included that section. Oh, this is nothing else. That's storyline. We have to walk around the suburb until we can get to the safe house near the sugar mill. I'm supposed to now talk about the hardest part of the level to me, but by the time we get through doing that, we'll be at the end already.
What do you know?
Okay.
We're gonna make it.
Moving on to the sugar mill. Did you dislike the streets due to its cramped level design that heavily restricted your ability to dodge? We got past one level, so that's gonna be good for the recording. Oh boy. Yeah, traffic in the sugar mill is pretty much the same as it was on the streets, with the same small hallways and choke points that make it hard to do anything besides getting charged. They're so similar, in fact, it even repeated me dying on the second level.
Now, Virgil ain't going no further, but y'all can make it to the bridge from here.
You're all right, Virgil.
Y'all take care now.
Traffic can't be that. Alright, we have the last campaign of Left 4 Dead 2, The Parish. We have Waterfront up first, one of, if not the shortest level in both games. Because of this, you can probably guess that even if you do get unlucky and chargers do spawn, they'll only be able to attack you near the very end. In my case, they didn't even spawn at all. We just played lone gunman with less zombies. That's exactly what we just did. Okay. Next chapter, the park. We have to make it through the rather open park to get to the rather closed-in crescendo event waiting for us at the bus depot. The hardest part, you'll never be able to guess, is the tank that spawned right before the event. Tanks, as I really hope I don't have to explain by now, insta-down the player on expert. Since I don't have a Molotov, the best I can do is throw boomer bile on him and hope that it slows him down enough to get away. Besides that, the best we can do is hope that he misses. Go down, get his speed boost. Okay. Hurry up, climb the ladder, come the ladder.
I got it.
It's off. I have nothing but hope that by the time he gets here, that door will be open. Please! Mr. Newell, I'll buy artifact! I just found out it's free and that's still too much. The first time I've had to do a third overview of the same campaign, which is sad. Okay, now we have the worst chapter of all the levels, the cemetery. Did you dislike the sugar mill? The cemetery is really not that major of an area. The level was probably just called that because it's the most recognizable. Anyway, to get to that cemetery, we have to cut through the city, with the worst part being by far the sewer, which combines almost every single negative aspect into one. But, just like the cola, we have to make it there first. I'm not even going to say anything about her, because last time I did, they proved me very wrong.
What the hell was this guy doing?
Who knows, and I don't care. Wait a minute. It's my challenge. I could just keep going. Going into the challenge, I was always going to fully finish the Parish if I didn't manage to beat any other campaign first. And as you can see, we're on chapter 3 of the Parish, so... What is the strategy? The main thing I can recall doing was trying to get as close to the sewer as possible without the charger spawning. If you're able to get past that section and up to the car park, the level gets easier. I wouldn't say significantly. But none of that matters if the director gives you a take even closer on the second attempt. If chargers do spawn beforehand, which they will, one thing you can do is clear out the wave before jumping into the sewer to avoid that. They each wait 30 seconds before respawning, so it should buy you enough time to get out to the other side. Once you make it out of the sewer and out of the car park, the level should finally be done with good cemetery art. Please just be the end. Oh my god, it is. I got an easy cemetery. Thank you, director. We're on to the next area. Okay, we made it. I think the live version of me put this chapter quarter the best. If I get a charge somewhere on this level, it's not gonna be that hard. If I don't get a charge somewhere on this level, it's going to suck. The main reason would be the float near the end area. It's one of the very rare skips you can do because Valve put invisible walls of the skybox everywhere. The rest of the level is doable. It has the same close and choke points like half the other levels I covered, but I only died here once because I forgot to give 110% of my progress bar to receive my healing. I kill him, he run.
There's the bridge. We got a witch.
Okay, come on. Toss that so the normal infected don't attack me. Go after the python, bro! You like loud noises, go over there! We're just gonna pretend like that one didn't happen. We're gonna just do this one for my first bridge, I guess. Probably should have cut this part out, but okay. The final level, the bridge. All we have to do now is make it to the helicopter on the other side, and we're home free. I would explain the level as normal, but it'd be easier to just do this. One key thing to remember about Left 4 Dead 2 is that it runs on the source engine. And when you hit a slope at high speeds in the source engine, you surf off them and fly. Yeah!
Get on top of the truck.
This is why I wanted to beat the Parish. The bridge is one of the only areas in the game where a major skip like this is possible. With the extra boosted speed on top of this, the rest of the level is just a cakewalk.
Let's go! Everyone to the helicopter!
Everyone to the helicopter! Come on!
Everyone in the helicopter!
Yes, I'm coming!
Let's go! Everyone to the helicopter! Get in here! We're taking off!
Okay. That's one campaign on traffic solo. I am never doing that again. Okay. So, now that we've gone through every Left 4 Dead 2 level, we can finally answer the question. Can you beat Left 4 Dead 2 on I-95? No.